Before we begin, some of these stories are real. Some were never explained. So if you're watching this alone, keep the lights low. Because tonight, you're not as alone as you think. No one remembers when the house was built. Town records say it appeared sometime in the early 1900s, at the edge of a forgotten American town, where roads end and forests begin. Locals had a name for it. They called it the House That Watches. From a distance, it looked ordinary. 2 floors, wooden walls, a narrow porch that creaked, even when there was no wind. But people noticed something disturbing. No matter the year, no matter the season, the house never aged. Paint never peeled. Wood never rotted. And the windows, they were always dark, even at noon. Families came and went. Some stayed weeks. Some stayed years. But every family left behind something strange. Fear, nightmares, silence, and some families never left at all. First recorded family arrived in 1924. A farmer, his wife, and their young son. They needed land. They needed peace. The house was cheap. Too cheap. The first night felt wrong. Not loud, not violent, just unnaturally quiet. No crickets, no wind, no creaking wood. At midnight, the wife woke suddenly. She later said it felt like someone was standing near the bed, not touching, not breathing, just watching. The farmer laughed it off the next morning. Old house, old imagination. But by the third night, their son stopped sleeping. He began sitting upright in bed, eyes fixed on the same corner of the room. Every night, whispering to someone who wasn't there. By the 5th night, the house began to teach them something, not with words, with consequences. The farmer noticed it first. Every morning, the chairs were closer to the walls, as if someone had pushed them back during the night. Doors they locked were open again by dawn. Always open, never broken. And the same rule seemed to repeat itself. Nothing in the house like being closed. Closet doors, bedroom doors, even drawers. When the wife closed the bedroom door one night, the temperature dropped instantly. The air turned heavy. Their son sat up in bed shaking. He whispered something he had never said before. "Daddy, it doesn't like that." They opened the door. The cold vanished. And from that night on, they learned the house had rules. Rules no one ever explained. The sound started after the rules. Scratching. Not rats. Not wood settling. This was slow. Deliberate. Like fingernails dragging from inside the walls. At night, the farmer pressed his ear against the hallway wall. The scratching stopped, as if it knew he was listening. Then came the footsteps. Not walking, pacing, back and forth, behind the walls. Their son stopped speaking altogether. When asked why, he finally whispered, "It hears me." On the seventh night, the wife noticed something worse. A handprint on the inside of the wallpaper, pushing outward, like something trapped, trying to remember how to get out. That night, the house didn't wait. The farmer was half asleep when he heard it. A sound coming from downstairs. Not footsteps, someone breathing. Slow, deep, too close. He sat up, heart racing. The lamp beside the bed flickered on its own. Then came the smell. Old dust, cold air, something rotten, like a room that hadn't been opened in decades. From the hallway, a voice whispered, not loud, not threatening, just clear enough to understand. Leave it open. The wife froze. The child began to cry silently, hiding his face in the blanket. The farmer stood up and walked to the hallway. And that's when he saw it. The walls were moving. Not collapsing, not shaking, breathing. Slowly pushing in and out, as if the house itself had lungs. Then the whisper came again, this time right behind him. It happened just before dawn. The wife was exhausted. Her eyes burned, her head ached. She stood in the hallway, listening to the house breathe. The bedroom door was open. The hallway doors were open. Every drawer open. She whispered to herself, "I just need one thing to feel normal." She walked into the bedroom, and without thinking, she closed the door. Not hard, not angry, just closed it. The sound echoed louder than it should have. The house went silent. No breathing, no wind, no sound at all. Then the child screamed. Not crying, not fear, pain. The door handle began to twist from the other side. The farmer ran. The hallway felt longer than ever. The walls leaned inward. The door burst open. The room was empty. The bed was there. The lamp was still on. But the child was gone. No blood, no struggle, just one thing left behind. Small footprints pressed into the wooden floor, leading straight into the wall. The wife collapsed. The house exhaled. And somewhere inside it, something finished eating. The town never found the child. No body, no bones, no explanation. The family left 3 days later. They didn't pack much. They didn't speak to anyone. The house stood empty again. Quiet. Years passed. Then one morning, a for sale sign appeared on the lawn. By nightfall, it was gone. The windows were dark. The doors were open. And deep inside the house, something waited for someone to close a door.